Ipoh's food scene is no longer a secret, and it's becoming a destination for foodies the world over. When you come to Ipoh, there are some dishes that you absolutely have to try here. Are they a bit touristy? Maybe. Are they really popular for a reason? Absolutely. Let's kick it off with Nasi Ganja at an insanely popular place called Kedai, Kopi, Yong, Suan.
This is the famous Nasi Ganja Ipoh, and the Nasi Ganja is like a coconut rice with like a whole big mess of curries on it, and then you can get a choice of what kind of meat you got. I got fried chicken, and I'm gonna give it a shot with this amazing looking curry, big blob of sambal. Let's go.
I've got the beef rendang Nasi Ganja, so just a little bit of everything all mixed up together here with the sambal in it, just rice first.
Oh wow.
Oh, there's so much happening with the flavors in there. Sambal is spicy, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that spicy as it came through there. But the flavor profiles that are happening with everything in this dish here is... Oh yeah.
That sambal is spicy. That curry and that sambal are so tasty, and this chicken, it's just got so much flavoring to it. They call it Nasi Ganja because they say it's addictive. I get it.
All right, a little bit of beef, a little bit of rice. Wow. That beef is fall apart tender. Yeah, this is kind of unbelievable. Like, there's just so much happening in every single bite that you take here. This is delicious.
This coffee shop has been here since the late 50s. This stand that sells the Nasi Ganja has also been here in the same family since the late 50s, because when you've got a good thing going on, why mess with it?
We've eaten a lot of rendang since we've been here in Malaysia. Throughout KL, we've had it in Malacca. This is the best rendang I've had yet. This is unbelievable.
Often we have to get to places like this that are super popular really early in the morning to miss the crowds. And when that happens, sometimes like I'm not really hungry early in the morning. I'm like a more late morning, early afternoon eater. So sometimes I'll just order it, have a few bites, enjoy it, and move on with my day. But this, I finished the plate. I wasn't even super hungry. It's just so delicious, you can't stop eating it. Nasi Ganja, right?
Next up on the list is tofu pho, or tofu pudding. We're here at Lai Kee Soya to give it a try.
I'm really excited about this because this place is right across the street from my Airbnb, and we always see a big lineup out front. We popped our head out the window, we saw that there was a little break in the line, so we ran out to go grab it. They have 3 flavors here of the tofu pho. They have one that has a ginger syrup on top of it, one that has a brown sugar syrup on top of it, and one that has a white sugar syrup.
You know I'm super juiced about this here because it's something sweet. First one is ginger soya.
All right, trying out the brown sugar version.
It's so silky and smooth. You get the hints of ginger flavor in it. It is not an overwhelming ginger. Oh yeah.
It's got that beautiful soy flavor, and then it's got this caramelized sweetness from the brown sugar syrup that they put on it. I'm hoping this is healthy because it's right across the street from our Airbnb. I'm gonna eat a lot of this.
All right, brown sugar version. Oh, that is so good.
This is the ginger one. It's all like slippery and tofu-y. I knew I was gonna love this. I knew it. So it's got this beautiful like slippery texture. The tofu pho here is well known, like a lot of dishes in Ipoh, because of the quality of the water that's here, and yeah, this is amazing.
Alright, this one is just the white sugar.
Yeah, it's just like simple syrup on this gorgeous tofu.
It is a simple syrup. It has a coconutty flavor to it that's going along with it.
So good.
They're all very tasty by far. My favorite one is the brown sugar. It is a palm sugar that's in here. It's got this beautiful sweetness to the palm sugar that they have here. And that's amazing.
The area we're staying here in Ipoh is actually super touristy, and we are showing you like a lot of very touristy foods, but honestly, this place is not to be missed. It's amazing. If you come to Ipoh, the first thing that everyone is going to tell you to eat is the famous Ipoh bean sprout chicken. So we are here at Ipoh Hainan Chicken Rice to give it a try.
Let's get some of this chili sauce mixed in here. And this is Ipoh's bean sprout chicken. Chili sauce, all the juices from the roasted chicken on there, the chicken, rice. I love it every single time that I have a chicken rice. The bean sprouts just add something extra to it. They're super juicy. They're almost fruity. With the way they burst in your mouth, there's a sweetness to them that is just unbelievable. The bean sprouts they do here are crazy.
Trying to get the perfect forkful here that's got the chicken, the rice, the bean sprouts, and the chili sauce on it, so. That is really good. It looks really simple, but these bean sprouts here are famous for a reason. They're just crunchy and plump and juicy, and they really go nicely with this roasted chicken. Also, the chili sauce they make here, really good.
So if you're wondering what bean sprout chicken is and what separates it from the typical chicken rice that you see here in Malaysia in general, not a lot. The only thing that separates it is the bean sprouts themselves. It's still a Hainan chicken rice. You get just the fresh, fruity, juicy bean sprouts that goes along with it that are found here in Ipoh, and they're amazing.
I know it seems weird to be raving about something as simple as bean sprouts, but like everywhere else I've had them, they just taste kind of watery. They don't taste like nothing. They just bring like crunch to a dish, but Ipoh is famous for these for a reason. They have like a lot of like flavor to them. I love the bean sprouts here.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So another thing you're going to be told you have to try when you come to Ipoh is Ipoh white coffee. And we are here at Addon White Coffee. Let's give this a shot.
So if you guys don't know, we really love coffee, and Ipoh has been called one of the top coffee towns in the world. And the reason for that is because they have a really unique way of making it here. They call it white coffee because it has actually been roasted in palm oil margarine. It's a light roast, and it's a roasting method that they don't do anywhere else in the world. And then they mix it up with some sugar and some sweetened condensed milk, and there you have Ipoh white coffee. Can't wait to try this.
All right, I'm going opposite here. I'm going with iced coffee first.
You can definitely taste that this coffee is unlike coffees we've tried from other places. It's got like an oily kind of richness to it, as well as a sweetness that obviously probably comes from that sweetened condensed milk. So it's almost like dessert. It's delicious.
Oh, I just spit it all over myself, but it's delicious.
And because it's hot out, we also had to get the iced version to try. Yep.
Yeah, these are really good. They're addictive. They can be good for you with the levels of condensed milk. I'm assuming there's also sugar in these, but they are super tasty. They're super smooth, slight little bitterness that follows up behind them. It's delicious. And of course, we also ordered a kaya toast because you guys have watched this channel enough. You know that I love it. And this one is a homemade kaya. It's all over us. Oh, it's so good.
Looks like caramel.
Yeah, it does. Its energy was just saying, looks like caramel. But it's super tasty. The only thing that's different from this one, from most kaya toast you get, is they give you a little pat of butter to put on yourself. You have to spread it around. Normally you get the kaya toast and it's a big, thick pad of the butter. But this is still very good.
Here at Curry Keng, they are famous for this dish, and it's called curry mee. What it is yellow noodles topped with shredded chicken, char siu, big blob of sambal, and these gorgeous mint leaves. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit.
All right, here's the curry noodles here, a little piece of char siu. Oh, that char siu is really good.
What a beautiful, rich curry sauce that is. Like, it's just bursting with curry flavor. I'm gonna try a little bit of this mint leaf, see how that offsets.
All right, give the noodles a little bit of try. Oh, that's really tasty. This whole dish is pretty amazing.
I'll tell you something. Noodles for breakfast, you know, it's like a savory, rich dish. It's not something that we're used to having for breakfast, but it works every time.
Okay, so we did a research on this place, and I had read about this dish here that I have in front of me now. What this is a pork lard rice. It's pork lard rice, raw egg, and crispy little bits of pork lard, or like a suya type thing in here as well. Dump the chilies and soy sauce all over it, and here we go.
Pork lard fried rice. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay. That is just like infused all the way through with the flavor of that like fatty pork lard. The raw egg has just kind of cooked in there because of the heat of the rice. The chilies are amazing. Oh man. Oh my god.
Get out of here. Chilies are nice and spicy. There's just, the flavor of pork is coating the whole thing. This is unbelievable.
Ooh, a bit of spice in that rice. Try and cool my mouth off with some of these bean sprouts. I did it. I love these bean sprouts here. I'm gonna miss these when I leave Ipoh. These are amazing.
Once again, the fresh Ipoh bean sprouts, which are super juicy, crunchy. Those are awesome. So good.
So another one of the iconic dishes that we have been loving here in Ipoh is a chicken curry bun. We're here at Yee Thye Biscuit. It's actually right across the street from our Airbnb. This is Mr. Lee, and he has been procuring these curry buns for us. So he's got a whole bunch of these fresh. They just came out of the oven. And what it is this gorgeous, freshly baked bread stuffed full of like a spicy chicken curry. This may be our third time we've had it. I'm embarrassed to say, but we're absolutely in love with it, and Mr. Lee takes such good care of us.
Okay, so here's the fun part. You get yourself a glass of wine. and you bring this curry bun home. And this is where it gets kind of fun. They give you a bunch of gloves and stuff to do this with. As Angela said, we've done this a couple of times now, so we're kind of used to it. But watch this right here, what's gonna happen here. Let's bust that open.
Yeah, they actually even give you a little knife so you can do that. Like that. I'm a pro at this now, you see? Do the honors.
Okay, then what you're gonna do is just grab your bread here, and you just tear it open a little bit. It's all It's all fresh baked every single morning. And inside the bread, you have this little packet.
It's like parchment paper or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you open up that, and
voila. Beautiful, saucy, spicy chicken curry.
it's curry, and it's
You get the smell that comes out of there is unbelievable.
It's
Yeah.
It's as touristy as I think you can possibly get, but it is really tasty. I don't
Super
care
tasty.
what anybody says.
I think a lot of people, when they come here to Ipoh, they buy these like as gifts for people to bring back home.
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So then you tear off a chunk of this bread. You dip it in that curry sauce. We'll start with that. Oh, so good.
It's tasty.
We were so shocked the first time we ate this because we weren't really expecting much from it, right?
Yeah, it's packed with flavor.
Super flavorful. You can see all the little curry leaves in there. It's got like a little bit of spice to it, which is really nice. And then it's got these like big hunks. Oh, it's got potatoes, big hunks of potatoes. And then these big hunks of like this gorgeous, juicy bone-in chicken.
Yeah, very important, bone in. So don't just try and pop your
Chomp
mouth
away
full.
at it.
The chicken is always fall apart tender.
Beautiful.
Look at her being all proper. I just go in with my hands. I don't care. I think she's only doing this for the camera. I've seen her eat this 2 other times.
Keeping up appearances.
But yeah, the chicken is cooked awesome. It's all packed full of so much flavor. Hint of spice to it. It's really nice.
If you are traveling here, you just bring it back to your Airbnb, pop in the microwave to warm it up a little bit. The microwave doesn't affect the quality at all of it. Pop in the microwave, warm it up, and you've got an easy, delicious meal for 35 ringgit for this whole thing, and it fills us up for dinner. The best part, as good as the chicken is, the best part is this big, fluffy bun, dipping it in this gorgeous curry sauce. Love it, love it.
Yeah, it's very tasty. I have no problems whatsoever saying that I've eaten this my 3rd time now since I've been here. Mr. Lee sees us coming around the corner because he's literally like just diagonally across the street from us.
Yep.
He sees us coming around the corner to go to the front side of the stall there, and big grin comes across his face.
Oh, so good.
Oh, it's so tasty. If you get brave, take your bread. I'm gonna go for a potato there, so I don't end up with a big bunch of bone in my mouth.
Oh,
And just
Potatoes
pack it all up in the side of there. It's so
good. And that bread is really good, right?
Yeah.
It's like moist and light, delicious.
If we didn't show your favorite Ipoh dish yet, not to worry. Still more delicious food in Ipoh coming soon. Press that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss it. Next week, we introduce you to snow beer and visit a cafe here to try traditional bird nest, a unique Chinese delicacy.